Alright, good morning again, everyone. So today we are going to continue our next subtopic 9.3, still in chapter 9, chapter heat. So subtopic 9.3 is the principle of expansion and contraction of matter. So we are going to learn about expansion and contraction of matter. Do you still remember what is matter? Do you still remember what is matter? What is matter? What is matter? Can anyone tell me what is matter? Or what do you still remember about matter? You can write it down in the chat box as well if you don't want to talk. Hello? Isi padu. What else do you remember about matter? Do you still remember the gesture that we did dalam kelas? Apa yang tangan, macam mana tangan kita buat? Matter is everything that has we have learned about matter in form 1. Matter is everything that have not substance. It's everything that has mass and yes, good, and occupy space. Good. So that is what matter means. Do you still remember what is the three what is the three states of matter? Three states of matter. Good. Solid, liquid, and gas. Good. Thank you. So today we are going to see these three states of matter. Okay. And we are going to see the principle of expansion and contraction. Meaning to say that this matter, solid, liquid, and gas, they can expand and they can contract. Okay. Expand ni boleh kata macam mengembang, while contract tu boleh kata macam mengecut. Okay. So kita nak tengok how solid, liquid, and gas can expand and contract. Okay. Alright. So the principle of expansion and contraction is when the matter is hot, they will expand, and when the matter is cold, they will contract. Okay, that is the principle. Okay, bila panas, dia akan mengembang. Bila sejuk, dia akan mengecut. Okay, so and it applies to all three states of matter. Okay, ketiga-tiga ni, solid, liquid, and gas, all can expand and all can contract. Depends on the temperature. So solid can expand when hot and contract when cold. Liquid can also expand when hot and contract when cold. Gas can also expand when hot and contract when cold. And we are going to see one by one the example of it and see the application of contraction and expansion of matter in daily life. Okay, let's start with solid first. Okay, solid, if you can still remember, the particles in solid vibrates at fixed position. Okay, they vibrates at fixed position. Ni, the particles inside ni. This is particles inside solid. Okay, they are closely arranged with each other. So bila dia bergerak, they can only vibrate. They can only vibrate at fixed position. Dia tak boleh gerak mana-mana because of the space is not enough. They are closely packed together. So when they are heated, okay, bila the particles are heated, meaning they are given heat energy. Heat energy is given to them. Okay, diberikan kepada particles tu. Particles tu mendapat heat energy. So, bila dia dapat heat energy, they akan start to vibrate faster. Okay, so bila dia vibrate faster, dia vibrate faster, dia akan move further apart. Dia akan dapat furtherkan sikit jarak dia dengan particles kat sebelah dia. Okay, sebab dia bergerak dengan cepat. Okay, sebab dia dapat heat yang sangat banyak. Okay, bila dia dapat heat energy, dia dapat energy yang lebih, dia akan vibrate faster dan dia akan tiba-tiba ada jarak sikit di antara dia dengan particles lain. Okay, ada jarak antara particles. So, bila dia berjarak, that cause the volume of the solid to increase. Itu menyebabkan, okay, daripada kotak ni macam ni, disebabkan dia berjarak, dia punya volume akan bertambah. Okay, before the volume is this one, and after heated the volume is this one, because the volume increase because of the further distance between the particles. So we say that the solid expands. So that is how the solid expand. So when the solid is cool, particles will vibrate slower. Okay, bila cool, heat energy akan leave the particle. Okay, they have less heat, they have less energy. So bila have less energy, they will vibrate slower. Bila slower, they will become semakin dekat dengan each other. Okay, they will move closer to each other. So bila closer, the volume of the solid decrease. Kalau sebelum ni, the volume of the solid is this one. Bila dia cool, the volume of the solid makin kecil sebab the particles move closer to each other. Dia lebih dekat dengan each other. Okay, so we say that the solid contracts. We say that the solid contracts. Okay, boleh faham bahagian ni? Can you understand this part? Do you have any questions up to this part? No questions. Okay, good. So we can move to the next one. So next one, we will see the expansion and contraction of liquid and gas. Okay, of liquid and gas. Sorry. Dekat we see gas yang tadi, solid tadi. Okay, the example will be this metal bar. Okay, bila kita heatkan metal bar ni, mula-mula sebelum kita heatkan, this metal bar can fix into the gauge. Dia boleh masuk dalam gauge ni. But when we heated this metal bar, the metal bar will expand. So the metal bar will expand. The volume of the metal bar will increase. Dia akan expand. So selepas heated, the metal bar is not fit into the gauge anymore. Dia dah tak muat dah masuk dalam gauge tersebut. Okay, so that shows that solid can expand. Okay, next one is liquid and gas. Okay, example of liquid and gas is this one. Kalau liquid kan, we have liquid here, colored water here, and then bila kita heatkan the liquid will expand. The liquid will expand and dia akan masuk, disebabkan volume dia makin bertambah, dia akan masuk ke dalam glass tube tersebut. Okay, so dia akan makin naik dan naik disebabkan dia the volume is increasing. Okay, if gas pula, dalam ni gas, okay, when we put inside a hot water, these gas particles akan expand menyebabkan the balloon inflates. Okay, macam tadi juga, the particles in liquid and gas move freely. Okay, kita ingat, if you still remember, the particle in liquid and the particle in gas, they move freely. They have space kan between each other. They move freely. Okay, when heated, macam tadi juga, they can move faster and randomly. Bila diberikan heat energy, okay, they will move faster. Okay, they pun move faster. That will cause the distance between particle increase. So jarak di antara mereka semakin besar. When the distance between particles increase, the volume will also increase. So they will expand. So it is said that the liquid and gas is expand. Sama juga dengan gas. Okay, daripada jarak dia banyak ni, when heated dia akan bergerak lebih laju dan lebih random, causing the distance is further apart. Okay, daripada sini dia jadi sini mungkin. Okay, sini dengan sini. So the distance is further, making the volume increase. So bila the volume increase, it is said that the gas expand. Okay, it is the other way around when we cool. Okay, when we cool the matter, bila kita coolkan matter tersebut, the particles will move slower. Ingat, bila dia move slower, dia akan jadi closer to one another. So daripada sini tadi, dia akan jadi semakin dekat. When they are closer to each other, the volume will decrease. The volume will decrease. So it is said that the liquid and gas are contract. They contract. Okay, it is the same thing lah. So meaning to say, if they are heated, particles in liquid and gas and solid are heated, they will move faster, making the distance between the particle increase. When the distance between the particles increase, the volume of solid, liquid and gas will also increase, and they are said to be expand. When they are cool, okay, the particles will move slower and closer, making the volume decrease. So when the volume is decreased, so the solid, liquid and gas are said to contract. Itu sahaja. The principles is easy. When they are heated, when they are in hot temperature, okay, they will expand. So bila expand, the volume will increase because the distance between particles is also increased because they have more energy. If they are cool, okay, they will contract. Why they are contract? Because the volume decreasing and because the distance between the particles are closer because they now move slower. Itu sahaja. That is the principle. Okay, so now we will see the uses of expansion and contraction in daily life. Okay, this is the example of liquid expansion. The mercury in a thermometer is a heat conductor. They can expand and contract. So the mercury here, when they receive heat energy, the particles inside the mercury will move faster and they will become further apart from each other. So when they move further from each other, the volume will increase. So bila volume di-increase, kawasan ini tidak lagi mencukupi untuk menampung volume tersebut. That makes, okay, itu yang menyebabkan the mercury bergerak naik ke atas ruang kosong yang lebih banyak. So bila makin banyak heat energy, makin further apart they are from each other, the particle from each other, makin tinggi volume, so dia akan naik makin tinggi. That is how we measure the temperature. Because mercury in a thermometer can expand and contract. They can also contract. So bila contract, bila suhu semakin menurun, okay, the particle will move slower, okay, move slower, kemudian dia makin dekat balik. Bila makin dekat, the volume will decrease. So bila volume decrease, they will now pergi balik ke bawah. Okay, sebab volume berkurang. That is how thermometer works. Okay. Next one is railway tracks. Siapa pernah tengok railway tracks sebelum ni? Siapa pernah berada dekat atas rel kereta api sebelum ni? Siapa pernah? Pernah atau tak? Kita tak pernah berada dekat railway tracks langsung before. Pernah naik kereta api tak? Tak pernah naik kereta api. Okay. Railway kereta api, okay, they are made from metals, okay, solid. Okay, so as we've learned before, solid, liquid and gas, they can expand. So, bila buat railway tracks, selalunya akan ada gaps di antara railway tersebut. Kenapa ada gaps tersebut? Because during during the day, okay, waktu panas, waktu siang yang panas, this metal will expand. So bila dia expand, dia akan fill the gap. Okay, fill the gap. Okay, kemudian barulah kereta api boleh lalu. Because to enable them to expand in hot weather. Okay, kalau tak ada yang ni, kalau kita buat railway tu tak ada gap langsung. So bila metal ni expand, okay, dia akan jadi macam ni, bulky macam tu. Okay, sebab dia makin volume increase. Tak ada volume. Bila dia rapat macam ni, tak ada volume. Cuba kalau awak letak tangan awak dekat each other, kemudian tangan awak semakin menolak. Can you see me? Sekejap. Can you see me? Can you see my face now? Yes or no? Can you see me? Yes, okay. Let's say, okay. Alright. Okay, the railway ada gaps between them. Ini adalah gaps, okay, between them. They have gaps. Why? Because during the hot during the day, waktu siang, okay, the temperature is increased. The temperature lebih tinggi, okay. Hot weather selalunya akan ada weather yang sangat panas. So when this metal berada dalam keadaan yang hot, they will receive more heat energy and they will expand. So bila dia expand, dia akan close the gap. Okay, sebab dia expand, dia akan close the gap. Okay, let's say kalau if we don't have this gap, okay, let's say kalau kita buat railway tu memang macam ni, tak ada gap. Kemudian when this metal expand, okay, when this metal expand, they can buckle. Dia boleh macam ni, dia boleh ke atas macam ni. So bila kereta api nak lalu, dia akan jadi macam tu, berbonggol-bonggol. Ataupun boleh jadi this part naik atas sebab dia expand. So berbonggol-bonggol dia punya railway tu. So it is not safe. So that is why railway mesti ada gaps. Gaps dia tak besar lah. Okay, because the expansion of metal awak tak nampak besar sangat. Awak tak nampak expansion of metal sangat besar. Gap dia selalunya hanya sedikit. Because cukup just enough untuk expand. Just enough untuk expand. Sebab during the night, the gap will still be there. Okay. Kalau jarak sangat, nanti kereta api lalu pun akan jatuh. So cannot be jarak sangat. Gap dia just nice. Okay. Just for the metal to expand. Okay. Boleh faham? Boleh faham? Okay, good. Next one, it is the same. The same juga. It's the same as steel bridge. Jambatan yang diperbuat daripada besi. Okay, saya rasa steel bridge ada banyak dekat Sarawak ni kan. Kalau kita nak pergi ke arah Ulu Layar tu ada jambatan kan. Okay, the steel bridge tu selalunya are built with rollers and gap on one end. Maksudnya dekat sini dia fix kan. Dekat sini selalunya ada roller. Why? So that when the steel expand, dia boleh move to the gap. Okay, kita tak boleh buat dua-dua belah roller. Nanti bergerak-geraklah steel awak tu. Bergerak-geraklah bridge awak tu. Okay, kita kena buat satu saja roll. Satu ni kena fixkan dia. Okay, supaya fixkan kat sini. So bila dia expand, dia akan expand sebelah sini saja. Okay, so it is also kenapa ada gap? Kenapa ada gap? Kenapa ada rollers? Because kita nak allow the bridge to expand in hot weather. Kita nak masih membenarkan bridge to expand in hot weather. Okay, sebab we know that solid, liquid and gas can expand in hot weather. Alright, the next one is bimetallic strip. Have you heard about bimetallic strip before? Pernah dengar tak pasal bimetallic strip ni sebelum ni? Have you heard about bimetallic strip before? No. Okay. So bimetallic strip ni is used in fire alarm system. Okay, kalau fire alarm kan, macam mana fire alarm tu boleh berbunyi? Bila ada kebakaran. Bila ada kebakaran, suhu semakin tinggi, baru fire alarm tu berbunyi. Okay, macam mana pula fire alarm tu boleh detect the increase in temperature? Macam mana fire alarm tu boleh detect dan macam mana fire alarm tu boleh berbunyi sendiri? Okay, sebabnya kita gunakan bimetallic strip. Okay, first kita kena tahu dulu bimetallic strip ni apa. Bimetallic strip ni bermaksud, bi ni maksudnya dua, metal ni maksudnya metal. Okay, maksudnya dekat strip tersebut ada dua jenis metal. Ada dua jenis metal. Dua jenis metal. Okay. Okay, this one is copper. Selalunya bimetallic strip ni diperbuat daripada copper. Satu lagi adalah iron. Dia adalah dua strip yang diperbuat daripada dua jenis metal. Okay, kenapa kita guna diperbuat pada dua jenis metal? Because two different metals, they can expand and contract at different rates. Meaning, iron and copper both are metal and they are also metal. So, they can expand. Okay, cumanya they expand at different rates. Meaning, contohnya macam ni. Satu expand dengan lebih banyak, satu lagi expand sikit je. Macam tu. So, bimetallic strip ni are made from two different metals, usually iron and copper, because iron and copper expand at different rates. Okay, apa yang expand lebih banyak? Okay, so kalau kita tengok yang ini, at room temperature, copper dengan iron ni sama panjang. Okay, at room temperature, copper dengan iron ni sama panjang. But when heated, apabila suhu tinggi, apabila suhu disebabkan ada kebakaran, suhu meningkat dengan secara mendadak. So, bila suhu meningkat, when heated, they will both expand. Copper dengan iron ni dua-dua akan expand. But, copper akan expand lebih banyak. Copper expand lebih banyak, meaning copper ni jadi lebih panjang. Iron pun expand juga, tapi iron expand pendek sikit. Okay, jadinya apabila jadi macam tu, dia akan melengkung macam ni. Dia akan melengkung macam ni sebab copper lebih panjang daripada iron. Okay, apabila sejuk, when it is cool, okay, copper akan contract lebih banyak daripada iron. So, bila copper contract lebih banyak, dia akan jadi lebih pendek daripada iron. So, ini copper, ini iron. So, bila macam ni, dia akan melengkung ke dalam pula sebab copper lebih pendek sekarang. Okay, sampai sini boleh faham? Boleh faham tak my explanation up until this point? Boleh. Okay, good. Alright, so perbezaan ini yang menyebabkan bimetallic strip ni digunakan di dalam fire alarm system. Okay, so fire alarm system ni sebenarnya adalah circuit, adalah litar yang tidak komplit. Kenapa tak komplit? Sebab tengok ni kat sini. Litar dia tak bersambung. Awak pernah belajar kan before, bila litar tak bersambung, current tak boleh lalu. Bila current tak boleh lalu, tak bolehlah berbunyi alarm. Okay, this one berlaku pada room temperature. Litar ni tidak bersambung. So, alarm ni tak berbunyi. Okay, but apabila ada berlaku kebakaran, okay, this bimetallic strip will expand. Okay, kalau kita tengok tadi yang expand panjang tadi mana? Copper kan? So, copper ni dia akan expand lebih panjang daripada iron. Okay, ni copper lebih panjang daripada iron. So, dia akan membengkok ke dalam. Bila dia bengkok ke dalam, dia akan kena kat sini. Kita tengok ni, this one. Here, okay, see? Apabila ada fire, dia akan expand. So, copper akan expand lebih banyak. So bila dia expand lebih banyak, dia akan menolak ion menjadikan melengkung macam ni. Bila melengkung, dia akan kena dekat bahagian ni menyebabkan litar ini, this circuit is now complete. Okay, bila circuit ni complete, bolehlah fire alarm ni berbunyi kring sebab litar tu dah complete. Kenapa litar complete? Because of the expansion of copper and iron dalam bimetallic strip tadi. Okay, dia melengkung ke dalam. So when circuit is exposed to heat daripada fire, the copper strip will expand faster. Kan copper yang duduk dekat belakang ni tadi kan, dia akan expand faster than the steel strip daripada iron punya strip tadi, menyebabkan the strip bends toward the contact point, menyebabkan strip ini melengkung ke arah contact point. Inilah contact point. Contact point. So bila dia melengkung ke arah contact point, dia akan menyebabkan the circuit complete. So bila circuit complete, electric can now bergerak, current can now move, menyebabkan fire alarms ni berbunyi, menyebabkan alarm rings. Do you understand now? Boleh faham sekarang? Okay. So you have any questions? Okay. Next one, sikit lagi. Okay, we'll see some more uses of expansion and contraction of matter. Okay, to solve simple problems. Okay, let's say awak pernah nak buka satu bottle. Okay, bottle dia kata this bottle lid is very tight, ketat sangat nak buka kan. Okay, disebabkan very tight. Okay, apa yang kita boleh buat if we want to use the principle of expansion and contraction of matter? Okay, kita boleh try submerge the bottle lid in hot water. Okay, bila kita submergekan bottle lid kita ni, okay, bottle lid, kita submergekan in water. Okay, water, hot water, and then kita submergekan bottle lid tadi. Kita letaklah bottle tadi kan, okay, letak dalam hot water. So this bottle lid will expand. So bila dia start expand, awak akan buka botol lebih senang. You can open it easily because the lid will expand. Okay, as we learned before that metals, liquid, solid, liquid and gas can expand. You can try that nanti. The next one is ping pong, bola tenis or bola ping pong. The table tennis ball, bola ping pong tu is dented, kemek. So what can we do? We can try to put the ball in a basin of hot water macam ni. So bila kita letak this bola pingpong yang dented dalam hot water, okay, the gas inside the pingpong ball or the table tennis ball will expand. So bila dia expand, the volume increase. So bila the volume increase, okay, the table tennis ball will akan kembali ke bentuk asal dia. Okay, use the principle of expansion. The heat causes the air in the table tennis ball, gas in the table tennis ball to expand. So bila dia expand daripada kemek macam ni, kemek kan dented, dia akan jadi bulat balik. Okay, sebab heat tu sekarang the particles inside, the air inside akan menolak permukaan ball tadi, menyebabkan dia kembali bulat. Siapa pernah buat macam ni before? Siapa pernah buat guna principle of expansion of matter ni? Have you tried this before? Pernah try tak? Tak pernah Tak pernah. Okay. So next time, if you having troubles ke, ada pernah berlaku situation 1 atau situation 2 ni, you can try the solution using expansion of matter yang kita belajar hari ni. Okay, and try to see if it works or not. So that will be the end of our lesson for today. So I will see you in our next lesson next week. Okay, so do you have any questions? questions? No more questions. Okay, if you don't have no have if you have no more questions, okay, as usual, I will give you quizzes link in your WhatsApp group after this. Please do that and screen cap your score and upload it in WhatsApp group, our WhatsApp group for your participation marks. Okay, so you may leave this Google Meet after you write down your name in the chat box. Thank you very much, everyone.